We look up at the night sky in amazement. We wonder to ourselves, how can the world be so vast and complicated in its own simplicity? Knowing that we are a small part of it, even connected to it somehow, there is something which always nags at us. See, we can't help but wonder why we are here in the first place. In existential crisis, we meander through life in search of purpose and closure in all we experience, observing and taking note, writing everything down so we don't forget and have to start over one day. We do experiments and test the limits of our knowledge, if not for science, but for our own amusement. We have many theories about a Big Bang and how the planets are moving further and further apart all the time, synchronizing our watches so that we can all have a constant in this unknown. We make up words like love and hate to describe what we feel. And expression seems to be all that we have to give back sometimes. But why? Why are we here, and why are we conscious enough to know it makes no sense? Are we simply the observers of the universe, in turn making it exist and validating its wonders? You see, the strange thing about purpose is in order to have purpose, one must have an agenda or an end result that is needed. Like if being full is our end goal, the purpose would then be to eat. So perhaps purpose is merely subjective in nature, and it varies from person to person. Or maybe purpose was a word invented to keep everyone busy. When we strip everything down to the basics, all we really need to do is die at some point. I mean, that is the only thing for certain that is an end point for us. Time cannot be wasted because we are simply in between being born and dying. We came into this world in the fetal position, and we will leave it in the same way. With this beautiful gift of consciousness we've been given, we are capable of giving importance to whatever it is we see fit. And with that being said, we can also add purpose to whatever it is we want. Purpose can come in many forms and go to many different depths. It is only because we are so complex mentally that we cannot see what it is in the present moment. Let's take ants, for instance. We believe they have purpose. Digging tunnels and finding food, they sacrifice everything for the queen without even questioning it. But why must we have tunnels and reproduce, only to make more tunnels, and so on and so forth? If we were to simplify our lives, we could see purpose in everything also. We brush our teeth for the purpose of not getting a cavity. We wear a warm jacket for the purpose of not getting cold when we venture outside. But this does little to calm our desire. See, these things lack depth and wonder, and we cannot possibly be that lame, right? One could say it is ego that seeks a higher purpose. I'm fine being insignificant, but we are all made of the same stardust as that which we stand in amazement of each night. It is the Chinese culture that finds nature to be purposeless. This is actually a compliment and a good thing. Whereas in Western society, we see no purpose as a bad thing. The minute you let go of purpose is the exact minute that you can enjoy what you have. And enjoy it for what it is, not for what you want it to become, or for what it can do for you. You will appreciate the simplicity of it all. One could sit in nature, contemplating all that is wrong in the world, and what meaning it all has. Or one could walk in the grass with bare feet, stopping to smell the different plants, feeling the blades of grass on your fingertips. Sleep underneath an old oak tree, enjoying its shade. Realizing that silence is man-made and nature is full of intricate melody. The water was not purposefully placed for you, but that does not mean you cannot swim in it. It does not mean that it will not cool you down on a hot day either. Just because we have no purpose does not mean that we cannot enjoy ourselves along the way. Just the same as we don't know who they are, we don't know what purpose is. Life is a great song, and if the purpose is only to get to the end of the song, then we cannot truly enjoy the song, and the best musicians would be the ones with the shortest songs.